Right now it's just me. Papa will join soon. He's up doing Hawkeye crap. Yeah. I don't know where he went. I think he's finally getting a dealer. You know, because he wants to sell me so bad. I'm scared. Oh, here he comes. Oh, here he comes. He's coming.
No comments?
Oh, there they are.
Oh, there they are.
See,
Hi,
they're just like, everybody was just waiting until you showed up.
Oh, okay. You guys hear me okay, or is the truck muffling it too much? I don't want to shut the truck off. It is 94 degrees out right now, and it's too warm. Who was that? Who was that? Quit going up. Hey, Dalton, how's it going, man? Hey, Grandma says, hey, baby girl.
Hi, Grandma.
What's 5 times 5 volume mean? Ooh, Laramie. Can you hear me okay, guys? Come on now. There we go. I got a thumbs up from John Burns. Love your truck, Trentina Trucking. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Oh, 5 times 5 means excellent signal. Thank you, Simplify. I can't talk today. We just pulled into Center Point, Iowa right now, and we just got off Highway 218 in Iowa. And if any of you guys have ever driven that 218, well, man, you're just flying all over the place. It's so rough. Blacktop's the wave of the future, I tell you what. Got anything? You're not even on there. I need you to get down to there to look at questions.
Okay.
All right. Well, the reason we're doing a live is, you guessed it, I cannot get a video to upload. I started uploading a video at 4 o'clock this morning. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate that. I started uploading a video at 4 o'clock this morning, and we're still not there. It's, what is that? Wow, that's over 16 hours, and it still isn't there. I really highly suggest, guys, do not get the S22. I can't praise it enough. I cannot tell you enough. Do not get that phone. Today, well, this whole week we've been trucking during the daytime, and that I can't do it anymore. I'm parking the truck right now until the sun goes down, because once the sun goes down, maybe I can start driving again. That's not trucking, man. That day shift stuff, I'm like wound up tighter than a fiddle. We went through Cedar Rapids, and I never yell at anybody. Never. I'm yelling at people and blah blah this and blah blah that. You have to watch the video in 2 days if it'll upload. I'm pretty sure we're at 90% with today's video, so I know it'll upload by, get it to you guys by tomorrow. I was talking to some of my YouTube Join members, and I was telling them that we got held up in I think it was about a 5 or 6 hour delay last night on Interstate 70. Found out there was a pretty nasty accident, so I don't really want to whine about getting held up in the traffic for it. There was a couple accidents over there by wow, yeah. Can you zoom that up at all?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm blind.
You've reached.
But I guess there was a couple of them by that Terre Haute area. And unfortunately, the gas station gal had told me somebody had lost their life. A truck lit on fire, and another truck was totaled.
You're gonna have to unblind yourself.
That won't zoom?
Well, zoom.
Look at that. Who else could read that?
Almost every person.
Could you guys read that? What year is your truck? My truck is a 2000 Kenworth W900 with a 1999 Caterpillar C16 600 horsepower. My truck has a, hey Phil, how's it going, man? Phil says hi. Say hi, Phil.
Hi, Phil.
It has an 18 speed Eaton puller. It's got what else do you guys want to know? What are you doing?
I'm looking at the phone, so you're not looking at the phone.
Well, the phone is a lot harder to read than what that is right there. Hey, Mario from Canada. Put my glasses on. I could put my glasses on. Maybe I don't want to. Any thoughts on a motorcycle trip to Brown County, Indiana? Brown County, Indiana, maybe in the fall or spring, maybe fall. In the fall, I'd do it. How is Opie doing? I don't know. If Sarah jumps on here, sure have to let you know how Opie's doing. I know Troy has been occupied. Troy's got a friend of his over at the house all week this week, Seth. He's been on here before, and they've been fishing. They've been building a log cabin out in the woods. They've been working on the flatbed, working on a golf cart. So I'm pretty sure Opie's kind of bored just laying around the house. I'm almost positive he's mad at me.
He's living the life.
Hey, Amsoil Adam, how are you, man? How's he? What life?
Jax's life.
Phil, and it's slow. Won't go over 70. Should hit triple digits. No. You're wrong, Phil. You're completely wrong. My truck don't go over 66. Maybe 64. Some days 62. Most days 66. So you're wrong, Phil. How many miles are on my truck? I glanced down at my odometer, but that's not the odometer. That's not the original odometer. Last time we plugged it into a computer, it had 1.786 million miles is what it had on it. Hi Pam, how you doing? But yeah, it had 1.7, let's just go with 1.8 million miles on the truck. Don't ask me about the engine. 356.
Do you need me to read some comments?
No, I can read these. I just got to concentrate a little bit to read these. Mom says, Grandpa is doing okay. Between heart, cardiac rehab, and radiation for cancer, he's doing pretty good. Today is Wednesday, so he's on his 3rd radiation treatment today. I think Grandpa was getting kind of mad at us, though, in the wise of, well, we were trying to coddle him, and I think that was a no-no. I think we're supposed to just let him do his thing and let him go to those treatments by himself and everything. Steel Horse had 95 degrees here in Montana. That's warm. We've decided where we're going for our family vacation this year. I told all you guys we were going to North Carolina.
I'm okay.
I told you guys we were going to North Carolina. We're going the opposite direction. We are going to go to Utah. So I'm pretty sure we're going to find plenty of heat in Utah. There's just too much beauty to be seen in Utah. We're going to go through Colorado. And
I want to show them my hurt rock.
we are going to go through Colorado, mess around a little bit. Sarah had heard that July is probably not the best time to go to North Carolina to a beach in the wise of crowds, and for some reason I was actually able to talk her into going to Utah.
Can you finish your sentence?
Go ahead.
You guys want to see my heart rock? Look at it. It's so beautiful. Yeah. Okay, that's all.
Tim, hey mate, how many miles are on your Harley? The Harley has 25,000 miles now, which I've been slacking, I know. It's a 2000. I bought it in late 2018, right before winter. So 2019, 2020, 2021, and we're in July of 22. So we slacked pretty good with this bike. The old Harley though, heck, we were putting on 10,000 miles a year probably on it, and that's pretty good for where I live in western Iowa. So, but yeah. Okay. Paige, your nails look pretty. Someone says your nails look pretty, Paige.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. SG, how you doing? Now you get to wait for it to go back up. So you were supposed to read me these questions. You were supposed to be my questionnaire.
I can come back.
Amsoil Adam, are you going to come see me again at Sturgis so we can do another oil change on the bike? Of course I'm going to see you. We're still planning on going the week before the rally starts out to Sturgis, so I'll see you out there, man. Capri Suns are the best. My kids love them.
Yeah. I'm 16 and I still drink them.
Now, the problem with Capri Suns is they don't last long. We put them in the house and it just goes away.
Well, they need adult-sized Capri Suns. They have little children sizes. They need to, like, make them bigger.
Glenda Scott says, hi, Kurt and Paige from Canadian Fan. Hello. Jack Black, paint chips, yes. I fed her plenty of paint chips.
I ate dog food when I was little.
She ate dog food when she was little. She also ate rocks when she was little.
Yeah.
That's kind of the way she goes. Amsoil, you're heading to South Dakota on Monday. Where are we at here? You still got a couple weeks. Yeah, you're just going to hang out there for a couple weeks before the rally?
Maybe they have like a cabin or something.
No, he's probably going to head out and be on vacation before the rally starts. Amsoil Adam, he has a Amsoil booth set up at across the street from the Harley Davidson in Rapid City. And the first time I ever ran Amsoil was I put it in the Harley, and well, we're probably going to go put another round into it come Sturgis time. He keeps on wanting me to do the whole truck thing. I have not decided on the truck part. Carrie and Gary, hello from Kentucky. Do I only see people I know? No. I just don't read. I don't keep up with the comments, man. That's all there is to it. I can't read them all, and I don't have fancy enough brain to realize how to slow them down. They come through here pretty quick. We have the rally in Deadwood starting July 10th. We'll hang out until then. Cool. I wish I could take you guys for a little drive tonight. No. The sun is still up. Hi, Oscar boy. The sun is still up. I'm waiting till the sun goes down before we start driving again. Plus, I'd lose you. We pulled into here. We tried, gosh, I want to say we probably tried 3 times to go live while we were coming north on Interstate 380 here, and it just wasn't going to happen. I could not get enough service to get a live going driving today, so I figured today we're just going to jump on here, do a quick little live, and see how everybody's doing, and answer some questions. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and throw them down. She's supposed to be reading the questions, but I have to now, so when I look down from you guys, I'm trying to read. Remember that. No, I got it now.
You're
I got
complaining.
it now.
You're complaining.
Zip it.
Are you done complaining?
Zip it.
Are you done complaining?
Zip it. Maybe I'll just go through here and look at your little boy toy text messages.
I'm gonna smack you.
Yeah, that's hard to do. Have you guys ever tried going through the phone, looking at the text messages from the little boy toy? They have this thing called Snapchat, Snap.
You used to have Snapchat, so don't even
Snapchat.
try it.
I got
me.
Snapchat when they were little or younger.
I was in freshman year. That's not little.
Freshman year, I let her have Snapchat, so then I got on it for maybe thinking I'll just monitor her. And no, that's not how Snapchat works. It gets kind of hard to read their comments because it goes away.
No, you could set it. You just didn't have. You had it in the settings wrong.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, but you didn't ask for help like normal. So.
Ryan Peterson asks, Mr. Kurt, do you watch anybody from Iowa here on YouTube? I used to watch the kid, Cole the Corn Star. I used to watch him quite a bit. I used to watch a lot of farming channels, and I've drifted away from them, and I haven't watched any farming channels in a very long time. I've drifted towards watching a lot of camping videos, or a lot of, I'm going to use this word lightly, don't yell, overlanding, which is basically camping, but you have to punch in overlanding in YouTube to watch them. People who go out into the boondocks and camp and do a little bit of trail driving, stuff like that. I really like watching those. How long is Tater Tot with me? She's with me till Friday, unless she wants to get out of the truck. Trentina, my truck looks like your truck. Nice, you have a good looking truck then, man. It's 2:20 in the UK, so I'm off to bed. Lots of love to both you and especially to Dad. Paige, your French manicure is fire, babe.
Hey!
Katharina, right? Katharina Cracks?
Or is it Katarina?
Katarina? I don't know. It's Katharina. Leave me alone. It's so hot here in Omaha from Rod. You know, it is warm. It does get warm, but whenever you're saying it's too hot, let's remember, we've been in this very truck stop right here when it's been 20 below zero and we've been freezing. We've had to stand right over there on the other side. We've had to stand to the left of the screen on the other side and hide behind the truck because the snow was blowing so bad. And the wind was blowing. Not the snow. The wind was blowing so bad and it was so cold. So every time I think of, man, it is hot. Like when we were on the motorcycle, and when it's 107 degrees and you're going down the interstate on a motorcycle, you're thinking, oh, all that wind's hitting him. He's good to go. That wind is hot.
Just like me.
Oh my God. But the joy of riding the bike makes you forget about the heat. Is my dad doing good? Jason, yes, Dad is doing good. Other than I think he's getting a little mad at us for coddling him, trying to baby him, so we can't do it. I know, I need to stop. Thanks, Carrie and Gary. They say, thanks, Kurt. Love your sense of humor. One of the reasons we watch. It's pretty dry, I know. I can be very boring. There for a while when I was making these videos, I was trying to, hey guys, welcome to Trucking with Schmidt. How are you doing today? I was trying to liven them up a little bit. Now, nope, you guys watch them now. You guys, today we are in Center Point, Iowa. Our goal today is to make it to Sioux City, Iowa, and get this load undone. You know, stuff like that, that's me. Wouldn't that be cool if that was real? Just a big old roll of cash.
Oh!
Ow! She's doing this to me going down the road. I just wanted to say, let you guys know. Northern Charger. Hey Kurt, when will you teach Paige to drive first class? We're actually covering that in today's video. Not the one you're watching, but the video that we're making today. We're actually covering that a little bit on her driving the truck and having a little bit of fun with it. Will I teach her to drive first class down the highway? We'll see. She's got to master this thing right here. That's the toughest thing for her to master, is the shifting part. But once she gets used to it, I think she'll be okay. Congratulations, just got married. Phil, I have missed the sticker mailings. Has mine gone out, Grandpa? Yes, yours went out today, Phil. I have not read the stickers today. Dad sent me a list of all the stickers that went out. I have not read it today, and I think you guys seen a video of the last stickers that went out. My mom says Jax wants to eat the guinea pigs. Should we tell him about that little story quick?
I have little dragons.
So we were The guinea pigs were sitting on my chest right here while I was in my chair, and Paige was right beside me. Jack stuck his nose in between me and Paige, opened his mouth,
Like a little soft,
and went to
thing.
soft bite
like
one of the girls, one of the guinea pigs. It wasn't like "arr," it was just
like
a soft bite, and the girls went crazy and they jumped at him. They almost jumped off of me at him. Both of the pigs went running at him.
They kind of forget that they're prey.
Yeah, they absolutely forget that they are prey, and he would eat them in one bite.
But they would eat him.
So they tried eating him. So we put him in the bedroom, and Opie's seen all this go down. When we put Jackson to the bedroom, Opie actually went over to the bedroom door and stood there like, please let me in. Those little demons are out here. He's scared of the pigs. He was scared, flat out scared of those pigs. Kevin, you ask, why did I leave Opie at home? I can take Opie with Troy. It's getting kind of tough to take Opie with Troy because Troy has gotten so tall, but I don't have room for him, for Opie and Paige in the truck. Yes, there is a lot of floor space in this sleeper. Opie will not lay on it. He will expect you to lay on it. If you've been following the channel long enough, you know that bed is Opie's. And if you watched it when Troy was with me, you've seen how much bed that Troy got and how much bed Opie took. She's not going to let that happen, so that's why Opie had to hang out at home on this one. Hugh, you say, Kurt, training someone to drive a semi can be fun if you let it be. It is fun. I taught Sarah. Sarah can go through 3 gears, I think. If I remember right, when I taught her last, she can go through 3 of the gears. Chuck, hello from a very hot Mystique. Is that Mystique? Miss. You're talking to 2 people that can't read or spell, so I'm sorry. You're in Nevada, and it's 112 degrees. When we were in Colorado and it was 107, everyone kept saying, well, there's no humidity, there's no humidity. Well, when it's 107, you're making something rattle. When it's 107, the sun is trying to kill you. When it's 110, 112, the sun is trying to kill you. It's still a lot better than winter, but the sun is trying to kill you. This question's for you. From Train Watcher Don. Paige, do you like riding in the truck with your dad?
Yeah, I do.
What's the most favorite thing about riding in the truck with your dad?
That I do? Annoying you.
Annoying me.
Yeah, it's really fun just to sit here the whole time.
And make weird noises?
Yeah.
She does this to me going down the road. SG, we are in Center Point, Iowa. What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
SG, we're in Center Point, Iowa right now. Oh, Dalton, easy man. Dalton asks, Kurt, any advice other than what we've seen on taking a 9-year-old son with me next week for the first time? He will absolutely love it. At 9 years old, don't overdo it, Dalton. If you run 600 miles a day, knock it down to 500 miles. If you can, 450 miles. I don't know if you drive during the day or night. I can't remember. We've talked about things before in the past, but he will absolutely love it. All right. Moderators. I need some moderators on here. Are any of my moderators on here? There. Remove. Okay.
Oh, there's another one.
Hey, Mom, I need you to help me with moderating here. I don't know if I have any of my other moderators on here.
They need to go be creepy somewhere else.
That's great. Weirdos. You guys see those? When I post a video up, most of the time you can post a video up and walk away from it. No, I gotta go through it. There's all kinds of porn sites trying to advertise on there.
They can go.
Dalton, any advice Don't truck as long as you normally do. Feed the kid basically what he wants. Of course, not sugar or paint chips, or they end up like that one. But make it fun. Whatever you do, make it fun, because this is their first time. They're going to remember the first time forever in the truck with Pops.
I don't.
No, she doesn't remember. Her first time in the truck, she was a baby. And I'm glad she doesn't remember it, because that was traumatic. I was pulling into a place. I was hauling corn at the time. She was in a seat right beside me. What do you call those? Kid seat.
Booster?
Boost? No, it wasn't even a booster.
It
You
was
were.
like, it was like one of those like baby seats.
Nah, you were like 2.
So it was like one of those like half up, like but it had like a thing.
Three,
and then it
2
had
or
like
3, and that her first time didn't go pleasant. Troy's first time, he was 3 months old. 3 or 4 months old was his first time in a truck.
But you want to know what I do remember?
What do you remember?
Back when you were a janitor, and I stuck with you, where there was like those little Lamborghini things that you pushed around. I got to ride on one of those. I do remember my first ride with that.
After my accident, which I know I've talked about this, somebody said I didn't, but I was in an accident back in 2005 that put me in a wheelchair for a few months. Then when I was able to walk again, I was still off work for about a year. Then I went back to light duty, so I just went up to the school and did the custodian thing for about 6 months. That's when she was little yet. And they have this floor scrubbing machine, and I'd walk behind it and scrub the floors. I used to set her on top of the floor scrubbing thing and just do my thing, still scrubbing the floors.
Right there.
There's what?
Look. What is this?
There's a dead bug on the dash. Everybody freak out.
No, I was at work dusting one time, and there was this like full-on dead freezer grasshopper. It was like that big. It was so scary. I did not even want to touch it.
Phil brings up another good thing. Phil says, don't push the kids, man. Their bladders ain't near used to that kind of stuff.
Oh, but
Remember that.
Mine is.
Your bladder is like the size of Texas, man. The kid can outlast me. But most kids, man, remember that. When they say they gotta stop, it's a boy. You're taking your son, right?
Oh, then you can just go anywhere.
I think it was your son. You're blessed there. You just go anywhere. This one, just right now, I'm thinking if I go past Center Point, Iowa, where am I going to be able to park the truck to where she can go in and use the restroom? Stop, I will hit you.
No, I'll hit you back. You can hear the truck and you can hear up to this.
Alan hasn't figured out. Alan says spousal abuse. I agree with you, Alan. Or not spousal abuse, elder abuse. It's elder abuse, her hitting me like that.
If that's the case.
Don't do it. I will hit you. I will make you bleed.
Go for the boobs.
Get away from me. You're lucky there's a camera on. Go. I'm trying to be professional here.
Where did my money go?
Your money's gone.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna bring your video in. Oh, I found it.
Yeah. But yeah, I titled this video, "This Isn't Trucking" or something like that. We usually change it after the live. But
Sorry. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But I'm gonna keep it that day shift driving. That's not trucking. That kind of trucking's not for me. I got to get back on the night shift thing. SG says, Kurt, talk about the last chance for screen prints. Those screen print shirts that you can get. Get your sweatshirt. It's not the last chance for them. Those shirts right there. That's a sweatshirt, but big screen prints. it's not the last chance for them. They're, what we do is we put them on sale for 2 weeks, and then they stop for a couple weeks, and then they go back to selling them for a couple weeks. I don't know why, but that's just the way they do it. They get so many orders, fill the orders, and then after a couple weeks goes by, then they open the sale back up and they sell them for a couple weeks. The embroidered stuff, like the hats or those button-up shirts that I wear, those are for sale all the time. Another thing about the button-up shirts, the embroidered shirts, is some of you seen the large screen print on the back of those shirts that I have. That does not come with the shirt, or your name does not come with the shirt. It's just that embroidery right there. Yeah, I loved all the comments in yesterday's video about my name change. I am so going to go with most of those names in there. Dad told me a name too that I really wanted to go with.
Oh, what was it?
Hello. Hello. Okay. I can hear you. Turn down your volume. I have Grandpa on the phone right now. He's going to tell... Shut up, Paige. He's going to tell me exactly how the screen prints goes. Go ahead. Okay. Okay. So it's all about inventory. The reason we do the 2 weeks of screen print is because to keep the inventory down on it, right? That, right? Okay. So, did I tell him right? Okay. Is there anything else I'm supposed to tell him? Okay. All right. Good there. All right. It reduces the inventory, guys. Is why we go with the screen prints every 2 weeks instead of just constantly keep them going. That way we don't have to carry an insane amount of inventory. Oh yeah, and we have 3 new stickers on the website too. So we're up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're up to 10 styles of stickers. Go check them out. Truckingwithschmidt.com. Smart Abby.
Yeah, way to fix yourself.
Yeah.
There's a purple.
Thank you, Denny. Denny from Texas. Yeah, Dalton. Yeah, okay, buddy. After watching you and your kids, I can't wait taking the 9-year-old first, and then my 13-year-old son the next. I wanted to go solo for the first 3 weeks of being an owner-operator and getting used to the Kenworth. That works. That works. Taking Troy, easy. Taking Paige, she knows I'm kidding, guys, by the way. No one's ever given me any stress about that, but
yeah, just know all the stuff that he says about me, I make it up with smack, so it's okay. It's okay.
I've basically raised my daughter to be a smart aleck, is what it comes down to. We give each other a lot of stress. Both of my kids, I don't call them by their names. She's Tater Tot and Bud's little Bud, but most of the time it's Brat Child or Slave, or I have a few other words that I say that I really don't think I should probably tell you guys, but they all know it's in kidding. They know that I'm not like wanting to beat them or wanting to sell them. I always used to tell them I was going to sell them.
You still do tell me you're going to sell me.
Yes, I'm at a truck stop. I could sell you pretty easy. You Brandon Schmidt, are you getting unloaded or are you getting loaded? I am neither. I am loaded. We are coming out of...
What was that?
Jumpy?
Was that a town or?
St. Elmo. We're coming out of St. Elmo, Illinois right now.
That's a great name.
We have 42,000 pounds of, well, they told me sunflower seeds. AZ, thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. You're my first super chat for tonight. AZ. It's very rare that I can read the super chats live because usually we're driving down the road and I get told in my ear that somebody left me a super chat. So that was one of my first super chats that I've gotten to see live. Hey Speedy, keeping up with Speedy's on here now. You guys crack me up, yeah. And we're interesting, that's for sure, buddy. How's the truck been running? Adventures with Steven says, how's the truck been running? We actually had a hiccup yesterday. We were going down the road and I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. Maybe this is new because I just had my AC fixed. When you guys are running down the road in your semi and you got your cruise set at 66 miles an hour and you're on a flat stretch, does your engine fan kick on? I mean, it only kicks on when the AC is on, and I understand why the engine fan kicks on when you're in a parking lot to cool the evaporator down, but does it, condenser, does it kick on when you guys are running down the interstate? Because mine does. It'll kick on. Well, the fan on this old girl is 22 years old. We lost a chunk of her yesterday and it made one heck of a racket. I thought I actually lost more than just a chunk of the fan, but if you've been in the trucking world and you know that when you lose a chunk of the fan, what happens? Yeah, so we have a shake going now. I'm not going to fix it until I leave for vacation, so it's got to make it the rest of this week and it's got to make it 3 days of next week, and then I will go grab a new fan and put that on.
It's only a little piece. I firmly believe that me and Grandpa could fix it.
She thinks that her and Grandpa could figure out a way to fix it.
I do think so.
Josh Perry, thank you very much for the super chat, man. You rock, Josh. That is cool. Like I said, I never get to see those live. The big old blue thing and everything. That's awesome, man. Is that him? Randy. Kurt, it was good to get to see you again on 74. That's really weird to see you twice in 3 to 4 week period. It was. It was completely crazy. It was, Randy is, he drives a little black pickup, and I ran into him once on 74. We talked a little bit on the CB, and then I ran into him again, was it yesterday?
Yep.
Yesterday, and we talked a little bit on the CB too. We're getting away from SG. SG is a super fan. Super fans is just that YouTube join. It's that blue, I think it's blue, it says join underneath my name on my home YouTube page. Hello SG. That puts up a little hand thing too. I've never seen that either. That is all, I'm amazed, man. I never get to see this stuff. I'm geeking out on it. Highway 73 says, on cars, the fan runs on high when the AC compressor kicks on at all times. Don't know about the trucks. What are you doing? Stop.
I'm pointing out a comment.
There's no more comments.
Right there, that one.
Okay, what one? Phil?
Yeah.
Okay, Phil says, how long did you and Sarah come up with Paige or Tater Tot? Or how did you and Sarah come up with Paige for Tater Tot? Come up with Paige for Tater Tot.
Does it say for?
No, it comes up with Paige for Tater Tot.
How did you do it, Dad?
If you're talking about how did we come up with Brad Child's name, she was going to be a Paige or an Alexis.
I'm glad I'm a Paige.
When she was born, we looked at her and we said she's a Paige.
I thought it was named after a preschooler.
I don't think so.
Mom told me I was named after a preschool.
Okay, then you're named after someone that I don't know. If you're wondering, tater tot, that came from me. I have no clue. I can't even remember why I started calling her tater tot. It's been a very long time ago. Okay, Chad Smith, you say, yeah, if it's very hot, and it was probably 95, 96. If it's very hot, it'll run, the fan will run going down the road. That might be why you lost a piece of the fan. I'm thinking it is, because that fan is old, and that fan kicks on when you're at 1400, 1500 RPM. That's putting some tweak on it, man.
It just went boom!
John Hatt, what is Paige doing? Driving you crazy yet? Paige was driving me crazy before she even got into the truck.
Yeah.
Hey, we got another Kurt. We got another super chat. Time to geek out because this one left a message.
Ooh.
Yeah, I didn't know they could leave messages either. Hey, Kurt, love your channel. Love the family. Love Opie and Jax. I'm a Class A driver myself here in Colorado. Kurt, I'm going to be coming through Colorado in a couple weeks.
Wait, is his name Kurt?
His name's Kurt.
And your name's Kurt?
My name's Kurt.
Twinsies!
I love his name. Your name rocks.
Did you know Kurt spelled backwards as truck?
Yeah, you guys pointed that out to me in that video I put out about my name. You know, I think it was something, I forget your name because Dad put my name on my shirts. I'm 41 years old and I've never realized my name spelled backwards is truck.
Trucking was in your destiny.
Trucking was just the way it was going to be. Kurt spelled backwards is truck. That's really cool. I'm sorry.
He has to put on the grandpa glasses.
I have to get old on you guys. I don't know if it's just because it's getting dark out or what the deal is, but I need to be able to read what you guys are saying.
Just gotta clean the grandpa glasses.
Shut up, Paige. This is hereditary. You will be blind someday too. Your writing is still too small. I'm just gonna say it.
I'm sorry, you lost mine.
Brandon, I might be going camping this weekend in Flagstaff. Nice. Hugh? Okay, Hugh left a comment here. That's why I converted all my fans on my semis to aluminum. I like that idea. I do. Yeah, Kurt, did he give me another $5?
Yeah, that's different.
Kurt, you rock, man. Yep, us people called Kurt are designed to be truck drivers. You're right, man. We are designed to be truck drivers.
Except if you're Kurt Busch. Then you're a NASCAR driver.
Okay, I seen something up here I wanted to read. I can't find it now.
Couldn't be that far.
Dan says, I remember when there was nothing in St. Elmo, Illinois. Couldn't believe how it had built up last time I was there. Is St. Elmo a big area? The place I pick up this load is literally in the middle, it looks like in the middle of nowhere in St. Elmo.
Look at that super chat.
SG. Oh, look at, SG put a meme. What is that, a lemon?
It's like a lemon.
SG put a meme on here. Thank you for the super chat, SG. I appreciate it.
That's not a meme, that's a gift.
That's a gift?
That's called a gift, like G-I-F.
Sandy, thank you very much. I like the gift. She says it's a gift.
It's a gift.
It's a gift.
I don't know what gift stands for.
I really do like that idea of an aluminum fan. That's what my old pickups ran on. I mean, Dan says we feel your pain with the glasses. I don't know if it was YouTube that ruined my eyes, or if it was hitting 40. When I started doing YouTube, I could see, but most of you know I edit my videos on a phone and not a big screen, and maybe I was looking at them a little wrong, but these work. I don't need them all the time. My doc said go ahead and wear them all the time because you're going to need them eventually all the time, so get used to them. But thank you again, Kurt. What's the general area you will be in Colorado? This time we are going to go south. Usually I cut straight through Colorado on vacation because I spend my time in Colorado. We are on our way to Utah, but we're going to take the south route. I want to go to the Great Sand Dunes, check out a little desert area. Then we're going to spend a night in Durango. Our first night we're going to spend in Fort Morgan, Colorado, visiting some friends. Then from there we're going to go to Durango, Colorado, spend the night, and then we are going to shoot straight up 550, go check the Ouray area out, and then I am going to head for the Gateway, the town called Gateway, and I'm going to take a back road that runs from Gateway into Moab.
Charge format.
What?
That's what GIF stands for, graphics in your charge format.
I never knew that.
I didn't either. That's legit.
Thank you, John. John says we're the only trucking channel he subscribes to. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
All right, Pat here says you can definitely say with Paige the apple did not fall close to the tree. It hit every branch on the way down.
Give you another one.
Fort Lupton. Thank you, Kurt. Again, you live around the Fort Lupton area. I'm gonna have to look that one up to see where that one's at.
I think there might be something wrong with me.
Steve says, is Paige related to Ron White, the comedian? He calls himself Tater Tot. I actually think, does he call himself Tater Tot, or does he call his son Tater Tot? Or he calls himself Potato or something, then he calls his son Tater Tot or something. I do remember seeing that. Maybe that's where you came from, Ron White.
I don't know who that is.
I'll show you Ron White, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, did he really just say that?
Oh my god. No way.
Thank you, Ken Nelson. Good evening and safe travels to you and Tater Tot. No problem. It's tater salad. Okay, Josh Perry says he's Tater Salad. His son is Tater Tot. All right, I knew something was wrong up there. Fort Lupton. Where is that? Colorado. Yes.
With my money hole.
Alright, I'm going to go all the way back up here to see if I missed anybody that I wanted to. Mr. Adderall 99's calling me Swifty. Hey Swifty, you're in my neck of the woods, and I'm in your neck of the woods of Sioux City. Alright, buddy. Technically Sioux Falls. Don't get Sioux City and Sioux Falls confused. There are fights made over that thing. Not with me, I could care less, but Sioux City and Sioux Falls kind of go neck and neck.
Isn't it an 18 speed? Isn't your truck an 18 speed?
Yep. Thank you again, Kurt. Yes, first class is an 18 speed. I like the 18 speed a little bit better than the 13 speed. I drove two trucks with a 13 speed before, and for some reason, now these were older trucks. The 13 speed seemed to be louder. Does that make sense to anybody? When you're going down the road, I could hear a hum, you know, versus the 18 speed is a quieter transmission. The 18 speed is one thing I credit to a lot of you guys saying how smooth I shift. I credit this, and I credit the engine on how smooth I can shift. But in the 18, she's heavier, but it's a strong transmission. Strong. Shut up. You annoy me now. Dennis, you're not kidding. With Tater Tot in the truck, there's no boring moments.
No, there's not.
There was some earlier. She said, Dad, I'm tired.
I was tired.
And I go back and take a nap, and she says, no, I'm not that tired. And I said, well, maybe you should need to be that tired, because she was annoying me, just telling me she was tired.
Well, you know what? You got like a solid 3 hours of quiet. What are you doing with your stinky foot?
My leg hurts. This shorts thing, guys, why couldn't you guys tell me that shorts were this nice this long ago? I don't think I've put a pair of pants on since we were on the motorcycle.
That's weird.
I'm 41 years old, and I've worn jeans my entire life. Even when I was a kid, I wore jeans. Now I'm wearing shorts.
I remember when you used to give us crap for wearing shorts.
I still am very uncomfortable when I'm at truck stops or I'm at places like with bull haulers at them and everything. I get out, I'm in shorts, and most of them are, you know, cowboyed up.
Like that one dude.
Like that one dude, pants.
He was fancy.
Cowboy boots. I was pants, cowboy boots, the whole works. All the way up to what, a month ago?
That's why
2 months ago?
That's why you can't judge a truck driver on what he wears, Dad.
Oh, you can judge me. I'm a weird person.
I know.
I'm a weird person.
You created me.
Yes.
So you have to be pretty weird for the outcome to be this.
Bluewood. Bluewood, thank you very much for the super chat, man. Good to catch you live again. Love the truck and your channel. I'm currently studying the CDL manual. Well, you will, yeah, keep studying the manual. That part of the test is, you know what, I can't remember it. I was going to sit here and say things about the test and everything, but I took that test.
It's probably different now.
18 years ago, I think now. And with them making it mandatory that you guys have to go to school to be truck drivers now, I have no clue what they did with it. I didn't go to school to be a truck driver. My grandpa, my uncle, and my grandpa taught me how to drive, and I went that way. I didn't do the school route, so I don't know what they're teaching you in the manuals anymore. Kurt, thank you again very much. I always wore shorts when I drove over the road. I know, man, this is crazy.
That truck looks bald.
Oh, that truck does look bald. Hold on.
It's not flipping.
It's not flipping.
We're gonna miss it. Oh, there it is.
See it? See that truck?
I've never seen a truck without an exhaust before. Well, without the exhaust pipe.
It's got a... That was a fad. People went through that fad not too long ago, and I'm glad that one didn't stick. You know how everybody with trucks goes through fads? Right now, the fad going around is everybody's putting 5-inch stacks on their trucks.
What is a fad?
Is it a fad? A phase.
Phase.
A phase.
Phase,
I
not
thought it was fad. But everybody was going stackless. They weren't putting stacks on their trucks. And
it's a bucket.
that was a phase that kind of just didn't go nowhere, and I'm kind of glad it didn't, because I don't like them. A lot of trucks now are going with fake stacks. They're putting fake stacks on them and just having the exhaust underneath the truck.
Why?
But right now, everybody, it just seems like the phase is to go with 5-inch stacks. I see that a lot on trucks.
Is that like the shorter ones, or is it the longer ones?
I don't know. Thomas Mack, well, welcome to Superfans. Thomas Mack, you're new to my YouTube Join Superfan membership. Awesome. One of these days, I'm going to learn how to put daily videos or daily updates on their video platform from my phone when I'm out on the road. Right now, it only lets me put video platform on my memberships when I have a computer in front of me. But I do send you guys, we have conversations. It's usually about every day other than last week. I took a few days off. I'm usually putting something on there telling you guys what's up or how things are going and stuff like that. But thank you very much, Thomas, for joining that membership.
Is it getting cloudy, or is the sun just not?
Dennis, I got to haul cattle yesterday. I wear shorts when I'm pulling the reefer. I hear you, man. I don't think I'd get away with wearing these shorts if I was still pulling the belt. Travis, we're in Center Point, Iowa.
I think those might be clowns.
Daniel Ford, I was the same way. I wore jeans, steel-toed boots, and a flannel. Yeah, you did the same thing as I did. Said, screw it. Let's go ahead and go for shorts. I did that too. But like I said, I'm still uncomfortable. I see everybody else wearing shorts, yes, but I feel like I'm a slob for some reason. I feel like I'm slacking. You know how I button my shirt all the way up? You know, it was always blue jeans, the cowboy boots. I'll never get rid of the button-up shirts. You won't see me in t-shirts. I won't be wearing I mean, I just won't. There's just certain things I won't do.
I feel like if you went to t-shirts, it'd be too much.
I can't do t-shirts. I gotta have button-ups.
Wow.
Kelly, I agree. Kelly, I do. Sorry, bud. No shirts or no shorts. No how. Love the live with Paige. Kelly. Well, I just can't agree with you. Or I can agree with you. Yeah, I've already said it. Grandpa, I've already told them a few times.
Hi, Grandpa!
Hi, Grandpa. Peeker, love the videos. Thank you very much for the super chat, Peeker. Much appreciated, man.
I thought that flag over there was a cat for a second. I about got out. But it's a flag.
You thought a flag was a cat?
Yeah.
No. Thank you again, Kurt. Did you say you have a C11 in that awesome truck? No.
What's
C16.
What's a C11?
Caterpillar engine. C16. Cindy, my cousin Cindy, she's on here. She's the racing channel I always promote and always tell you guys to watch. That's a great racing channel, by the way. They just got home with their race card. Cindy, we're going to be here for a little bit. I'm coming up on an hour. That's probably what we're going to call good for the live. But Tater Tot wants McDonald's. I don't eat McDonald's.
I don't want McDonald's. I just want food.
You want food. I have food in the trunk.
I ate it all.
Okay. Well, McDonald's is right here. I don't know where else to take you.
I know. That's why I said McDonald's.
But McDonald's is...
I know.
Okay.
Do what you got to do. It's
Okay.
the hustle and tussle.
Thank you very much again, Kurt. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's nice. I love my Caterpillar. It's my baby.
People need to learn how to wave back.
If you ever see a girl waving out of a Kenworth W900, just wave at the kid.
Like, the closest thing I've gotten to a wave back this trip is a guy looking at me, and we made eye contact, and he goes, thank you for the acknowledgement.
Cindy, by the way, we love the stickers. I'm glad you do. That's awesome. Is there?
390.
390. Cheyenne, we got 42,000 pounds of seeds. Sunflower seeds.
There's a puppy! There's a beagle!
There's a beagle walking across the road in front of us.
It's a puppy! Grandpa wants it.
Grandpa must be on here somewhere.
He is. I saw him say something.
Okay, because there's a lot of people saying, hi Grandpa, hi Dave, hi. So Dad must be on here somewhere. I'm not seeing him.
But he's here.
Where?
Not he. You ding dong.
Thank you again, Kurt. C16 with an 18 speed is pretty much the best power combo. I love it. You have that's the heaviest combo. If I was to not have my Caterpillar underneath the hood, you ready for it? It's gonna blow you out of the water. I'd have a Detroit.
What?
A Detroit.
What's the difference?
Well, one's blue and one's yellow. I'd have a Detroit because the Detroit's cheap to work on. You can rebuild a Detroit for cheap. Well, used to rebuild a Detroit for cheap. I've had a Cummins. I have a Big Cam 400 Cummins in my old Freightliner at home, but that's nothing like any of the new Cumminses out here. But the new Cummins, I'm not gonna say much about them because I really don't know enough about the new Cummins that are out here. The older ones were having a lot of cam issues there for a while. Yeah, Paige can get a cheeseburger, or get Paige a cheeseburger.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm not OP, but I still like cheeseburgers.
Or get you a cheeseburger. I don't know where else. I mean, we could order some food probably.
From where?
I don't know.
I'm in the middle of nowhere.
Well, maybe once we get off here, I'll get a hold of Cindy. I know.
Who is Cindy?
Our cousin, the racers.
Oh, I don't know names. I just know titles, like the racer. Yeah, I know that.
You drive me nuts. Thank you again, Kurt. Me too. DD16 is a nice engine. Keeping up with Speedy. They say the DD60 series Detroit engine can be tweaked to get some pretty good mileage. Travis says the new motors, engines are... What do you want from me?
I'm just here looking at comments.
Well, Travis says the new engines are pretty good. Just carry a lot of sensors with you. Stop. John Hatt. The only thing I added to that. Kimberly Davis. Kimberly Davis says she doesn't live too far from Fort Morgan. Fort Morgan, Colorado. It seems like a nice town. We have friends that live there. It's got a, is it a beet plant? I think it's a,
Yeah.
is it a sugar beet plant?
Yes.
It definitely has an odor.
Smelly.
Definitely has an odor.
But it's like the town can't do anything because it's not on the town's property.
Yeah.
You know,
What?
if they wanted to get rid of it, they could start a rebellion.
No. It probably, that plant probably employs a good chunk of the town. So they deal with it. Alright. Well, we've been on here for an hour. You can rebuild, Robert says you can still rebuild a Detroit a lot cheaper than a Cat. Oh yeah. Yeah. The big difference though, there's a big difference. You're going to need to rebuild that Detroit more often than you are rebuild that Caterpillar. I don't want to start anything. I'm sorry I said that.
Regrets.
Regrets. I'm just saying. You're going to see a lot more Caterpillars with well over 1 million miles, if not 2 million miles on a non-rebuilt engine versus the other way around. I'm just saying that. Dalton. Kurt, is it a hassle to replace this wood flooring? I have my Kenworth. I don't like it. I don't know. I'll let you know. I'm not going to take it out. I have wood flooring in this truck, and I'm not going to take it out. I'm going to cover it because it's in very, very, very good, very good. So, but there's no insulation under it. It adds about that much to the height if I leave it in. I'm going to insulate it and cover it. I hate wood flooring in a truck. Is it easy to vacuum the dog hair? Yes, it is, but I hate it.
It's like when you're renovating a house. And back in the 60s, they covered the beautiful original floors. And then as you get nowadays they like to rip up all the old carpet to reveal the beautiful wooden floors, but you're going back into the 60s and covering up the beautiful wooden floors.
Paige, they're freezing cold.
Better than being hot.
They're hot right now.
You just said they were freezing cold.
Well, in the winter they are freezing cold. In the summer, I have my leg resting on one, or my foot resting on it right now, and it is hot. I mean, very hot.
It is not. You're dramatic.
Why don't I like you?
I don't know. Why don't I like you? It's a funny thing, isn't it?
Pam, good night. Need to charge the phone. Those rugs worked good. Yeah, they did, Sandy. They did work real good. Yeah, they did. I just need to make it, yeah. Kurt, thank you again. Fort Morgan is 55 miles away from me if you're heading southwest down I-76. Kurt, I have a horrible memory, but I will try to remember this when that time comes. Horrible memory. I wonder if I would forget your name.
That's funny.
When I meet people out here on the road, I used to ask their name, then I would say it over YouTube. I wonder if I met you out here on the road if I would remember Kurt. I almost guarantee I'd have to, right?
I'd hope so.
Bluewood, thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you very much for the super chat. My favorite truck, pretty much my favorite truck, pretty much what you have, but in blue. I'm a fan of Cat and Cummins. I like Detroit's too. What's your opinion on PACCAR? I don't have one. I don't have an opinion on PACCAR. I've never driven a truck with PACCAR. I've never even worked. Have I even seen a PACCAR? I have no clue about PACCAR engines. I'm sorry, Bluewood, I don't. I was always, I don't want to sound like I'm against new stuff, but I was always under the thumb, if it isn't blue, or if it isn't yellow, it's got to be blue. If it's not blue, it's got to be red. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, every engine has its own color. If you go back far enough, Caterpillar wasn't yellow though. Caterpillar was it red or was it blue, guys? Come on, old timers, let me know. Hey, there's Grandpa, I found him. He's giving Cindy stuff. Giving Cindy crap. Or actually giving Mike crap. I don't know, Dalton, if your wood floor is in really good condition, do you not like it because of the looks, or do you not like it because of the cold and hot? Like, I don't like mine for those reasons. Mine is actually wore out too. What you guys don't see is like under the floor mat, it's looking pretty rough underneath my driver's side floor mat. Kurt, thank you again. Kurt, you're up to some bank, buddy. Thank you very much though for the super chat. I've driven a PACCAR, older one. It sucked. Okay, well that's what I know about PACCAR then. If it's not blue, yellow, or red, yeah, those are the colors. Okay, there we go. Ken Nelson, thank you, man. Cat, 1693 was white. I think I'd like a white engine. That'd look kind of cool.
But it'd be dirty.
Well, you'd have to keep it clean, but I think I'd like a white engine. My goal for first class is next time when we rebuild the engine, I'm looking for that when you open the hood up to the all factory, where it looks bone stock out of the factory, all factory. I don't want any chrome. I don't want any fancy stuff. I want you to open that hood up, see that bright yellow engine, those bright shiny black wire looms, just look bone stock factory, other than the exhaust manifold and the turbo will not be factory. They will look different. Some cats were brown, Dennis says. Okay. Bluewood, you're good. I don't know much about PACCARs either. I know the engine colors. I wondered, since Kenworth is owned by PACCAR. A white engine, you can see where the leaks are. I think that's why everybody paints their engine a bright color, so you can see the leaks. Tom Hall, you okay burning a gallon of fuel while idling doing this? yeah, man, it's got to happen. It's sticky. Yeah.
The air is sticky, not the. Yeah. What? Moving it.
You look weird with glasses on. You always look like that?
Thanks.
Alright. Dalton717, thank you very much for the super chat, man. We've been on here for over an hour. I'm going to wrap this one up. Let's read just a couple more here. Tony, I hope you and the family have a nice holiday. I'm glad to see your dad is well and be safe. You too, Tony. Everybody, please be safe for the holiday. Please be safe for the 4th of July. Do not lose any fingers, hands, or head. Do things smart. Sandy, my temperatures right now, when I'm pulled in here, it was 91 degrees. I haven't looked for the last hour. Kurt, thank you very much for the super chats and the last super chat. Swift gave a newer truck back. In the day. It had a DD15 with a 550 horsepower in it. It was nice. Unfortunately, governed at 63. Tom, I should consider an APU. Tom, if I start staying out longer in the truck, we will go back down that route of considering it. But here lately, it's been 3 nights, maybe 4 nights, and there's not a whole lot of sitting and sleeping during those. We're getting some work done and keeping things moving. But you're right, I do need to think about an APU. I am going to put an S-bar in the truck before winter gets here, though. You guys have talked me into that heater. Just for the simple fact I can have guaranteed heat for if that engine decides to stop working. That's what I want. Good night, Carrie. Canada, Capital. Good night, Speedy. Good night, SG. Steven, it's good to see your comments on here. I appreciate them. Bluewood, you have a great one too. Guys, I want to thank you very much for all the super chats. It was awesome to be able to read them live. Usually I have somebody telling me how much they or what they were, and to say thank you to you guys because we're doing a live going down the road. Kurt, thank you very much for the super chat. Where can I email you at? My email is, I'll put it in the description of this, but if you're ever looking for all that information, you can go to YouTube, go to my About, and it has everything in there. But my email is truckingwithschmidt@gmail.com. truckingwithschmidt@gmail.com. I want to thank you, the new superfan members, the new joined members. I'm not going to thank you. I'm going to keep her out of the camera from now on. She is done. I don't like it anymore. She's hitting me repeatedly, cussing at me, beating me. It just won't be nice. You guys all stay safe. And as always, I will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.